Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. We got some bullish crypto news I want to share with you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Hey Elliot, welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Hey Carlos, how are you? It's another bullish day in the crypto market. Steve Marshall, welcome. JW, how are you? Jami, welcome in. Carlos Raffi, welcome. Martin, welcome. Slam Jammin Dio, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. It's another great day in the bull market, guys. Yes, we are in a bull market. Bitcoin's just consolidating right now. Welcome in. We got some bullish crypto news to share with you all. Live streaming on a ton of platforms. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch. Wherever you're watching, come on in. XRP New Zealand, welcome. Rusty Nuts, welcome. Mr. B77, welcome. Armando, I'm doing well. How are you? Steve from South Africa, welcome, Steve. I love the internet. You can talk to people from across the globe. It's amazing. And what's also amazing is on top of the internet, you have blockchain networks, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, where we can all hold the same asset and be part of that network. And it's verifiable, borderless, immutable. It's amazing. GH, welcome in. Zelko, if I'm saying your name right, from Slovenia, welcome in. Anton from South Africa, welcome in. Welcome everybody. We're going to talk about some crypto news. We got Seydu131 on TikTok here. Welcome in. We're going to talk about some bullish crypto news, guys. Andrew Vance, welcome. All right, hit the thumbs up button on the way in, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the 5-star rating on the way in as well. All right, Bitcoin right now trading at $71,293. Ethereum at $3,579. BNB at $584, actually close to $585. Solana at $186. XRP at 62 cents. Dogecoin is moving, guys. Look at this. Dogecoin is at 21 cents at the number 8 spot on the crypto market cap list. And it's up 16% over the past 24 hours and near 40% over the past 7 days. Cardano here at 65 cents at number 9. Avalanche coming in at number 10 at $54. We actually have some big news around Avalanche AVAX that I want to share with you guys. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin charts, guys. What is happening with Bitcoin? So Bitcoin's still consolidating. I'm still waiting for confirmation that Bitcoin is going to keep going upwards. I'm going to turn incredibly bullish once it breaks the all-time high it set just a couple of weeks ago of about 74,000. Right now, it could still roll over and go back down to test some support levels before going to new highs. So that's where we're at. We're at that middle point of the bull market where we're waiting on Bitcoin to continue its move. And if we look at the dollar currency index, the DXY, that is still looking pretty strong, but eventually it will roll over and start crashing, and that will be bullish for Bitcoin and altcoins. So these are the things you want to pay attention to, and you can go to TradingView and look at this data, folks. So this is why I'm sharing it with you, because knowledge is power. The more education you have about the markets, the better informed decisions you can make, and base your decisions off of data and facts, not your emotions, because markets can play with your emotions, of course. So, and you got to exercise patience. You know, that's certainly key. So we're waiting for Bitcoin to tell us what happens next. But the good thing is it's chopping between that 69,000 to 71,000 range. So that looks good so far. March has, a few more days left, and March historically for equities has not been great. So I think we're seeing a bit of that correlation with the crypto market, the stock market and the crypto market, of course. So I think once March is over, we head into April with some bullish momentum. Now, past performance does not mean, is not an indicator of future performance, right? History does not repeat, it does rhyme. So, we're talking probabilities here, not certainties, because I don't have a crystal ball. You don't have a crystal ball. No one has a crystal ball, but we can look at the data, look at the charts, and form a thesis. So let's wait to see what Bitcoin does next. But the Bitcoin halving is right now scheduled for April 19th, and that is approaching. And usually that's a bullish time. There's a lot of narratives. So I expect April to be a really strong month and that we will see a move upwards. I'm thinking Bitcoin may go to between 85 to 90K before its next pullback, but it could surprise us and go even higher. Maybe it cracks 100,000. It's possible, or it stops out at like 90K, 95K before pulling back. And then, we're going to continue going upwards, of course, because we're still early in the bull market relative to, how things have played out historically. So patience is a key here, folks. Now, different analysts are saying Bitcoin looks like it's about to break resistance, but once again, we still got to let it play out. And one of the things I wanted to highlight, guys, yesterday it was reported that China central bank is looking to inject 250 billion yuan via a 7-day reverse repo. So we're seeing global liquidity rise, and different central banks are now returning to QE. The QT cycle is ending, where they raise rates. They're now pausing rate hikes, starting to cut rate hikes, and then they're going to start the money printer again. And that could be in different ways. So like this, injecting money into the markets in different ways is going to increase global liquidity. So why am I sharing this? Well, stocks, crypto, and other asset classes are correlated to global liquidity. The more money they print, the higher the asset prices will rise. And here you see the world M2 money supply of the Fed, ECB, and Bank of Japan, and many others is on the rise again. And Bitcoin, you see, is rising as that liquidity rises. So we're out of that QT cycle for the most part. We're very early in the QE cycle. So don't get me wrong, the money printers aren't going at 100% right now, but you can see here on the charts, the data doesn't lie. The liquidity is going back up. The money supply is going back up, guys. So interesting times that we are living in. And this is why you want to hold assets even outside of crypto. You can hold real estate, you can hold stocks and equities, because they will all rise with the money printing that's taking place. Now, the important distinction there is that crypto, as Paul Tudor Jones put it, is the fastest horse in the race. So crypto can give you higher returns at a faster pace, right? We've seen that. Bitcoin is the top performing asset in the market, and other digital assets as well. Here, macro investor Raoul Pal shared a great chart saying we are in the midst of the greatest macro trade of all time. Don't mid-curve it. So the data shows digital assets have been the best performing assets in 11 of the last 14 years. The data does not lie, folks. It's pretty clear what's taking place here. And this is compared to gold, commodities, bonds, stocks, the NASDAQ, and much more. He highlighted Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, but we know there's other tokens that have performed well in addition to these three. So the data doesn't lie, folks. Very bullish what's taking place here. Let me see if I can change my screen settings here so you guys can see a bit better. I know it's a bit hard to see. There's a lot of data here, but it's amazing what's taking place. So we are still very early, and it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And I've invested in stocks. I have a real estate property and investment property. Crypto has made me more money than the others because it, like I said, the fastest horse in the race. Now let's take a look at the top trending tokens on social media. This data is brought to you by Santiment. Santiment is a great partner of the podcast, where if you want to sign up for a for a pro account, you can do that. You can get a lot of data, and you can use my referral link in the description and use the code thinkingcrypto to get a discount on the rate. So first trending token here is Ocean Protocol. And the reason why Ocean Protocol and number 2, Singularity, and number 3, Fetch.ai are trending is there was news that they are merging. The 3 projects are merging to form a new token. And we know AI coins have been pumping like crazy, right? I took a big bet on Fetch and Render. Those have paid off for me significantly. If you watched my video in December 2022, when I gave my predictions for this upcoming bull market, I said AI was going to be a big narrative. I told you guys I was investing in FET, and I have Render, and I actually had to take profits off of FET recently because it was up over 560% from a return standpoint. I had to take profits off the table. So if you hold any of these 3 tokens, Ocean Protocol, Singularity, which is Ajax, or Fetch.ai, you're doing really well, and this merge could be incredible. The new token, I think, is going to start trading at $2.82 or something like that. So let's wait to see what happens, but that's why they're trending here in the top 3. Coming in at 4 is Toncoin with positive sentiment. Number 5, Velo, which is trending at positive sentiment. Shiba Inu, another meme coin, popping up here in number 6, coming in with decent positive sentiment. Its negative sentiment is pretty high at 37%. Aptos comes in at number 8 with positive sentiment. KuCoin token, KCS. So KuCoin, of course, is the exchange. It's trending, but it has positive sentiment despite, getting charged recently. Just this past week, the founders in KuCoin getting charges. But I guess the takeaway here is that they got charged, but the exchange didn't get shut down, and they got charged because they didn't do KYC AML in the early parts of the bull market. Bitcoin Cash is trending here at number 10, but its positive to negative sentiment correlation is not great. Positive sentiment is at 44% and negative sentiment is at 42%. So I am not a Bitcoin Cash holder, so just FYI, guys. Bullish times in the crypto market, my friends, and those are the coins that are trending. Now let's take a look at the coins that have the most developer activity over the past 30 days. Why am I sharing this with you? Is because there is a correlation between developer activity and the price of the token. It is not the only factor, so don't get me wrong, but it is one of the factors in the checklist. So coming in at number 1 is Chainlink, has the most developer activity over the past 30 days. This data is updated, let's say every 24 hours to 48 hours on sentiment, but it's good data. And Cardano comes in at 2, Optimism at 3, Status at 4, Hedera HBAR, I'm bullish on HBAR at 5, Polkadot at number 6. I got some DOT in my portfolio. Kusama comes in at 7. Internet Computer. I keep saying protocol. That has actually been doing really well from a price standpoint, ICP. So I don't hold any of it. You can't hold every token, but you want to make sure you have as many quality projects and ones that can do well. So Internet Computer's been doing well. Ethereum comes in at 9 and Cosmos Atom at number 10. So those are your top 10 trending, top 10 blockchains with the most developer activity. And that's a very positive thing when that's taking place. So good news here, guys. Let me see what the chat's saying. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the 5-star. Hit the heart or a thumbs up, whatever, the like button, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're watching, because we're streaming on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, obviously YouTube, of course. Let's see. Truck Dano says, of course, he can't be bothered to mention Ajax and FET Ocean are consolidating on Cardano. I actually didn't know it was on Cardano. Let's see. Let's confirm that news, or if it's BS news, because sometimes people put fake stuff in the chat. Let's see. I am a Cardano token holder, so let's see. Okay, so that was not a lie, Truck Dano. Thank you for sharing that information. So bullish news for Cardano. Once again, I hold ADA in my portfolio. I just didn't know that it was going to be, because it wasn't confirmed, but it looks like it is confirmed here. So in a significant development, well, let me jump to the Cardano part, because we've already talked about the merge here of FET, Singularity, and Ocean. Let's see. So one noteworthy aspect of the announcement is the decision to operate the ASI token. It's going to be called the ASI token across multiple blockchain platforms, including Cardano, Ethereum, Fetch's Layer 1, and Hypercycle. So Truck Dano, you didn't mention Ethereum, so it's going to be across multiple blockchain platforms. All right, guys. Now, big news coming out from BlackRock. Yesterday, we saw Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, went on Fox Business, and he said he's bullish on Bitcoin and the future of crypto. He also said the BlackRock ETF, Bitcoin ETF, was the best performing ETF in the history of all ETFs, right? So bullish. Well, we got news here from Bloomberg that BlackRock's money market fund that records share ownership on the Ethereum blockchain has attracted more than $160 million since its debut a week ago. Folks, do you see what's happening here? This is being reported by Bloomberg, right? And we know BlackRock's CEO Larry Fink has talked about tokenization, saying it's the future of finance. And they're going to put everything on the blockchain: securities, commodities, real estate, everything. It will be on the blockchain, tokenized, fractionalized, global markets, 24/7, 365 a day trading, no opening or closing bell. That's the future. The stock market as you know it, with the opening and closing bell, will be history, folks. The future will be running on blockchains and global markets, massive liquidity, unlocking multiple market layers, secondary markets, tertiary markets, much more. We are headed to a new level on trading and markets. It's going to be insane. So let me just recap something here for you guys, what BlackRock's doing before I give you the details on this tokenization news. So BlackRock, once again, they have a Bitcoin spot ETF. They are custodying some of Circle's USDC stablecoin reserves, which is incredible. They are tokenizing on Ethereum, and they have filed for an ETH ETF. Incredible, incredible. And they are the world's largest asset manager, right, folks? So very bullish news. I hate that Bloomberg puts this behind a paywall, so let me give you what I can out of here. BlackRock's money market fund that records share ownership on the Ethereum blockchain has attracted more than $240 million since its debut a week ago. It's called the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, invests in cash, US Treasury bills, and repurchase agreements. Holders of the fund receive a cryptocurrency called BUIDL, so BUIDL, that is valued at $1 per token. Digital wallets are approved by Securitize, and they're, of course, working with Coinbase on this. So the fund tokens can be transferred between approved digital wallets. Folks, if you're not bullish, then I don't think you get it. I don't think you see what's happening right before your eyes. The disruption. And look, one could argue TradFi, Wall Street is coming to take over this market. I think we see some of that, right? But the great thing, guys, you can participate this time around. It's not like the dot-com boom and other tech booms where you had to be accredited or you had to be a hedge fund or investment firm. You can go buy a fraction of an Ethereum token, a fraction of a Bitcoin token, a fraction of a Cardano token, or XRP, whatever it is, right? And you can be a holder of that token on the native blockchain that these folks are building on. So clearly BlackRock has chosen Ethereum. They're tokenizing on Ethereum. You today, right now, can go buy $5 of Ethereum. Never in the history of the world could you have done something like this and be part of that financial network and share in the benefits of the adoption of that network. And Metcalfe's law is playing out here. The more adoption, the more builders that come on a network, the stronger it becomes and the more valuable it becomes. And of course, that valuation will trickle down to the native token of the blockchain. That is what's happening here, folks, which a lot of TradFi people and who are not researching this and not paying attention don't understand. They're like, this thing is a tulip bubble. How it's not backed by anything. But it goes back to the analogy I love to give. When Facebook started and they had about 1 million users, people started investing in Facebook before they even made $1 in revenue, before they put ads or monetized it. Why? Why did they do that? Because of the network. They had people participating in the Facebook network, and you had people's attention and participation. Take that same principle of networks, apply it to blockchains and people holding tokens and building and issuing NFTs and doing much more. Network effects. And that's what a lot of folks can't grasp, because one, they're uneducated, two, they're just maybe they don't have the IQ, right? Some people are just not educated, but some don't have the IQ to comprehend that. And some are just like biased, right? They hate the disruption. They're like, I hate this. This is disrupting the world, I know, but this is true for all technologies throughout the history of the world. This is huge news in my opinion, and this is just the early innings, the tip of the iceberg. More is to come from BlackRock. Now, speaking of ETFs, Cathie Wood's Bitcoin ETF hits daily inflow record as Bitcoin retests $72,000. So ARK Invest 21 shares Bitcoin ETF saw a massive 201.8 million in inflows, almost a fourfold increase in its daily average of $43.9 million. Incredible stuff that's taking place here, folks. These ETFs are going to continue to grow and suck up as many Bitcoin as possible. And we're still in the early innings because the RIAs and wealth managers are now being educated about this. And I recently interviewed Rick Edelman, the Wall Street legend, the RIA whisperer. And we talked about this, and he's essentially saying the RIAs will help bring billions into the crypto market. So incredibly bullish stuff. Now, will the ETF sell off at the peak of the bull market? Of course. Some people think, oh, they're not going to sell. Look, not everybody's going to sell, obviously. Some people are going to hold long term. But the ETFs, the RIAs, their goal is to make their clients a nice return. They're going to rebalance the portfolio and sell, but then buy back in. So they're actually going to be moving almost the same way we as educated investors, and I say educated because not everybody buys the bottom and sells the top, right? People who are part of the herd mentality, who just listen to Jim Cramer, they come in and buy the top and become exit liquidity. We don't want to be exit liquidity. That's what they call dumb money. We want to be on the side of smart money. So big news here for Cathie's ARK Invest. All right, we got some Avalanche news here, and let me pull it up. So I have some AVAX tokens in my portfolio. I had actually I had actually interviewed John Wu of Ava Labs a couple months ago. So Avalanche tweeted out here, after receiving nearly 250 applications from 30 countries, Codebase has chosen its first cohort of promising Web3 startups building on Avalanche. Codebase is also participating with Colony Lab to significantly increase the funding for participants. Colony's Launchpad, looks like I lost the screen here. My mouse is not working. Colony's Launchpad will prove pivotal to the growth and impact of Codebase. Colony's platform provides a unique avenue for projects to receive seed funding from thousands of Web3 natives. Initial startup funding may exceed $1 million thanks to its partnership with Swissborg. So they listed out some of the projects here. Guys, I'm bullish on AVAX. And once again, it is number 10 on the market cap list. So it's doing pretty well, trading at $54 right now. And remember, Citibank and JP Morgan are using Avalanche for tokenization. If you think I'm BSing you, I'm going to share the news here with you guys, just so you don't forget what is happening. So here you go. This news is from February. Citibank tests, come on, CoinDesk. Citibank tests tokenization. Oh my gosh, CoinDesk and these ads. Citibank tests tokenization of private equity funds on Avalanche. I'll share the JP Morgan news too. They are also tokenizing. So here you go. Onyx by JP Morgan leverages Avalanche to explore a new paradigm for portfolio management. So Well, keep an eye on Avalanche, guys. They're doing big things. They're pretty fast. They have subnets. They've been improving the blockchain and doing great upgrades. So they're going to be a competitor, obviously, to Solana and Ethereum. Now, some may say, oh, they're trying to be an Ethereum killer. I don't know if anything is going to kill Ethereum. We'll have to let the market play out. But remember, not everything will be built on Ethereum. Not everything will be built on Solana. You will have multiple blockchains out there. It's going to be a multi-chain world. And different competitors may choose different blockchains. So something to keep in mind, folks. And but this is the type of news you want to see from blockchains, that they're getting real world adoption and utility, and continuing to expand and develop and much more. Now, guys, I'm sure many of you have heard today, Sam Bankman-Fried, former FTX CEO, who's, of course, a fraud, stealing people's money and much more, is being sentenced. So I don't know how many years he's going to get. There's folks tracking this, but his defense says he's not a ruthless financial serial killer. His mom was saying that, go easy on him. He's not a Bernie Madoff trying to steal your money. SBF described as an awkward math nerd. Oh man, you can't make this stuff up. So look, he has to go to jail. He did the crime. He knowingly did the crime, lied to people many times. So look, the important things here is that the users get their money back, and Sam has to go to jail. How long he goes for, I don't know. Some are saying he might get around 30 years, but we'll have to wait and see. There's folks who are covering this, different reporters who are covering this entire trial today or sentencing today. I don't think we have any updates as far as this being finally, the sentencing has been ruled or whatever it may be. But of course, people they're trying to say, oh, he has autism and he's a vegan and he's an awkward math nerd, so you shouldn't be too hard on him. But look, man, you do the crime. Like, maybe he goes to jail, but he gets a little special treatment if he's truly autistic, right? I don't have a problem with that, but he has to go to jail. But I think at the end of the day, he's going to jail, and they're just trying to get the sentencing reduced, obviously. So pretty crazy what's happening. But this is the cleanup of the market, guys. Things are moving in the right direction. That this is another risk factor being put to bed. We saw KuCoin got their fine. Obviously, Binance got their fine as well. So the cleanup of the crypto Wild West is taking place. But Sam Bankman-Fried wasn't even so much crypto Wild West as he was just a Bernie Madoff fraudster, right? He was just lying to people, commingling, sending the money to Alameda Research. It was just straight up old-fashioned fraud. It had nothing to do with crypto. So it's a good day. He has to get sentenced and go to jail, and we put this behind us. All right, folks, I can answer some questions in the comment section. Throw them in the chat, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the 5-star rating. Hit the heart button wherever you're watching or listening. Okay, Noel FC says, send crypto thieves away forever. Yeah, for sure. E-Tron says, Sam is going to get 25 years. Noel FC says, Sam Bankman-Fried. The music's bothering you guys? That's some people are saying the music's bothering. I'll lower it here. Billy Buxton says, what's with the background music? Corey says, your voice is different on the live feed. Yeah, Corey, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just something to do with YouTube. HBAR ecosystem update, HTS tokens. Let's see. John Blake says SBF gets slap on the wrist. Oh, he only got 25. So he got 25 years. Let's see. So Sam Bankman-Fried got 25 years. Wow. And they put Ross Ulbricht, the guy who created Silk Road. He got 2 life sentences plus 40 years. Yeah, that's messed up, man. They got to free Ross. Like, he did his time. I get it, but the punishment was cruel and unusual for sure. All right, guys, I'll lower that music. It sounds like people don't like it. Okay. Okay, Eric Wallen says, I have a question. During a bull run, do you always cash out if you are smart at the end, or do you hold and just cash out when you want/need to? So Eric, it just depends on your financial need. If you just need a certain amount of money and you want to leave the rest of your crypto and long-term holdings, you can do that. But just know the bear market's coming and the valuations will drop. What some people do, and what I've done, is I'll take as much profits as possible off the table. And then when the when the bear market comes, I reinvest some of that money, buying the lows again. So I'm growing the pool of my portfolio over time. So I've been doing that. And there's some Bitcoin that, for example, because it's so rare, I am not selling, and I'm going to be giving to like my daughter. But I'm taking as much profits off the table as possible because it will give me more liquidity to buy more when we head into the bear market. We've seen these cycles, guys. The bear market bottoms are bloody. It's hard. And you always look back for the most part and say, man, I wish I should have took more profits. I should have cashed out more. So, do what's best for your financial situation. But I'm laddering out the same way I ladder in, or what some would call dollar cost averaging in. So that's my strategy, guys. Folks, be sure to check out our sponsors, Uphold, great crypto exchange where you can buy Bitcoin on all the top altcoins. Check out BitGo, top crypto custodian. They have a great self-custody wallet used by Nike and the top crypto companies in the market. Also, check out VeChain. I'm very bullish on VeChain. This is an enterprise layer 1 blockchain working with BMW, Boston Consulting Group, PwC, and many others, building great Web3 apps. So if you like to learn more about these sponsors, check out the links in the description. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing off the Sam Bankman-Fried news. So Sam Bankman-Fried got sentenced to 25 years. I think, look, as long as he's going to jail, I'm happy, and he didn't walk away. Now, folks are going to argue like, hey, you should have went to jail for a longer time. Yeah, but, he's got a ton of connections in DC. His parents have a ton of connections. So I think it's just a slap on the wrist here. And, probably because he's autistic and other things in his unique nature and so forth, they're probably going a bit easy on him. But there it is, folks. Sam Bankman-Fried, 25 years. Incredible. But guys, I'm so glad this is over because we can put this finally behind us, right? Sam Bankman-Fried caused a lot of reputation issues for the crypto market, and people associate what he did obviously with crypto, who are not educated about crypto. But obviously, if you self-custodied your cryptocurrency, you weren't affected by the FTX and what he did. And what he did was just old-fashioned fraud, like Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff committed fraud in a regulated banking investment world. So in crypto, we don't have all the regulations in place yet, but Sam didn't do anything unique with blockchains or crypto. He just commingled funds and was doing all kinds of nonsense behind the scene, which it's hard to pick up on those things because it wasn't on the blockchain where you can say, oh, he moved these funds and he did this and he did that. He was just, stealing money and sending it to Alameda, and he had his clown partners and girlfriend doing nonsense in the back room, right? Guys, hit that thumbs up button, hit the 5-star rating, hit the heart button, subscribe. All right, let's see here. John Howell, welcome in from the UK. How many X number potential do you think H-bar is going to do this bull run? So let's take a look at the charts, John. Now, I am not the best analyst at all, so please, I'm just going to, do my back of the napkin math here a bit. H-bar has not fully retraced to the all-time highs it hit in 2022, which was about, oops, I selected the wrong thing. Just give me a sec here. HBAR USD. Okay, here we go. HBAR in the past bull market cycle of 2020 and 2021 hit about 58 cents. So it has not fully retraced to that, as you can see right on the chart. So let me pull up the Fibonacci model here. So as you can see, it has not even retraced back to the all-time high. I think it will. And then I think there's potential for it to go to new all-time highs. We could possibly go to $1. It could probably double what it did last time. You know, a lot of factors come into play here where let's see. Yeah, it could possibly do over $1, right? Maybe it goes to the 2,618 to $1.50. But that's just a probability. That's not a certainty, but that's the potential it has. Going back to the developer data, there's a lot of developer activity on it. So they're doing great things. They're getting great adoption. They're working with some of the biggest companies in the world, right? IBM and much more. So, and Google, of course. So I think it could get over $1, honestly. And I'm a HBAR token holder. You know, some people are going to be like $10 or something. I think it can get to $1.50 maybe. If not at least $1, getting over $1, doubling what it did in the last bull market cycle. So that's my honest opinion. Rajesh Raja says, "Hi Tony, I'm from India. As per us, I'm not sure I understand that. When altcoin rallies start, XRP vet have not asking financial. Yeah, so I have XRP, I have VeChain, I have HBAR, I have Cardano, I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum. I'm diversified, so I'm not a maximalist for any token. I'm a maximalist for making great returns in the market. And, you know, some people may say, why are you still holding XRP? Well, it all depends on your entry price. My entry price is very low, so I'm swing trading it. I have some long-term hold bags as well, but I'm not dependent on it. And this is where people there are many people who only hold one coin and they're very passionate about it. I'm not. That's not for me. I'm passionate about making money. So I'm diversified. I hold VeChain and much more. You know, if you want to take a look at the XRP chart, let's see. There are people calling for really big movement of XRP, but you know, we'll have to see. Could it break its all-time high? Yes, I think XRP can break its all-time high, and it could go to maybe $6-7. Some people are calling for $10. We'll have to see. A lot of it depends on if there's any major risk from the ongoing litigation with Ripple. Now, XRP is still in the top 10. It maintained a top 10 position even through the lawsuit. So you got to give it credit for that. It has staying power. It has legs, and it's relisted on all exchanges. There's possibly an XRP ETF down the road, if not this cycle, next cycle. So we shall see. It's up there, guys. I mean, the fact that it's right behind Solana gives it great visibility, and I think it could certainly run. But no guarantees, you know, because we just don't know what could happen. Just look what happened in the last bull market cycle. Ripple got hit with a lawsuit. No one saw that coming, and then that prevented XRP from running and breaking its all-time highs. So clearly, we are seeing. Clearly, we have to prepare for all scenarios, bullish and bearish. But if all goes according to plan, XRP can certainly break its old all-time high of around $3.60. Going back to 2018, I was here when that happened, and I made some money because I bought XRP at 15 cents. So I made some money, guys. That was a nice run up. But we'll have to wait and see, guys, what happens, and be patient. But this is why you diversify. That if XRP does not do that because of whatever external factors, you have other coins, other horses in the race that can make you money. Let me make sure I get all the questions here. MG says, what's up, Tony? What's your thought on Base Brett price estimate before it gets listed on Coinbase? Base Brett? What is that? Is that like a Coinbase token? Is that a meme coin? I don't know anything about this, and I don't invest in meme coins, guys. So sorry. If you're investing in making money, then good for you. I'm not hating, but this is a new meme coin. Meme coins are popping up every day and every week now, it seems like. All right, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Hit the heart button on Instagram and TikTok and much more. And we're streaming on multiple platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, X. We're streaming all over the place here, guys. Okay, Armando says your opinion on CRO price prediction. So CRO, that's is that the crypto.com token? Kronos? Oh, it's a meme coin? Oh, no, sorry. It's not a meme coin. So is this the crypto.com token? I don't know much about it, so that's why I'm asking. Or no, it's not. Developed by, oh, yes, it is. Crypto.com, yeah. It's Kronos, CRO, is the blockchain developed by Crypto.com. So, I mean, I guess it could do well because it's very much tied to the exchange. Let's see, it supplies 30 billion. Let's see what it looks like on the charts versus its all-time high. Kronos, US dollar. Let's see here. So it was launched in the last cycle. Okay, so it hasn't even retraced yet. Many of these tokens have not done any type of retracement yet. Yeah, it's still down. So last cycle, it went up to near $1. So, we're not even there yet. Now, there's no guarantee it will go back and break its all-time high. So this is where you want to look at different factors. I often share with you guys who's building on which blockchains. You look at if there's any strong narratives around it, if it's getting adoption and much more. These are the other factors you want to pay attention to. Now, Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. So when Bitcoin moves, your liquidity will flow down to the altcoins and they'll pop off. But there's no guarantee that it will break the all-time high and keep running up. For my folks on TikTok, I'm going to swing around here for you so you can see what I'm showing on the screen here. So yeah, Kronos still got ways to go. Obviously a little bit of movement off of the bottom, but ways to go to touch that all-time high again. William Whitmore says meme coins are like lotto tickets. Don't expect to win if you do. Wow. Yeah, I agree with you, William. It's very risky. T Hunt, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Do you know about the DeFi guru dev blur.eth who sold his CryptoPunk number 9998 for 120,000 ETH and launched a coin called Refund and N? Any thoughts? Let me see. I haven't heard about that news, honestly. Let's see here. Refund. Yeah, I haven't heard about that. So it says here, Refund led by legendary blur.eth, a renowned OG whale from 2017, is causing a sensation worldwide with its innovative approach to decentralization, while blur.eth remains an elusive figure, sending cryptic messages on the blockchain. The Refund community has taken the reins, propelling it to upper levels of authenticity and decentralization. Refund made a splash on May 19, 2023, thanks to blur.eth, who astounded the industry in 2021 by trading a punk number 9998 for 124,000 ETH. Yeah, I'm. This is the first time I'm hearing about this. I don't know much about this project. Refund. And oops, I'm trying to see if I can. Is it listed on CoinMarketCap? Refund. Let's see. That's an interesting name for a token. Is this it? Refund RFD. Yeah, it looks like it is. So it's 100 million RFD max supply. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing too great right now. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing too great right now. I mean, it's up a little bit, you know, over past month and so forth, but overall doesn't seem to be doing well. Let's see what the market, where is it available? So it looks like it's only available on decentralized exchanges or something like that. $56 Hooperazza, is that a paid? Yeah, that it seems like it's a paid press release for sure from Global Newswire. Anyone can do a paid press release, right? Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Be sure to check out our sponsors, Uphold, BitGo, VeChain, links in the description. Also, heads up, I'll be in at the DC Blockchain Summit in Washington, D.C. on May 15th and 16th. If you'd like to get tickets, I would love to meet you guys there. This is being put together by the Chamber of Digital Commerce. The great thing is on day 2, May 16th, is Blockchain Education Day, where we will go to Capitol Hill. So I'd love to meet you guys, talk about crypto, go to Capitol Hill together. Moises Pirate Jr. says the crypto community has the best researchers. For Oppo research need to come together to expose Senator Warren and Senator Sherrod Brown and their voting records to flip their Senate seats. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, go vote for John Deaton or support him. Donate to John Deaton. Deaton for Senate, guys. I'll pull it up here for you guys. John Deaton is running against Senator Elizabeth Warren. John, of course, trying to kick her out, corrupt Elizabeth Warren. So go vote for him, donate to him. I've donated, and we got to get crypto's #1 enemy, Elizabeth Warren, out of office. So let's see what's coming up here, guys. Plan B released a new chart here saying Bitcoin is about to transition to the next phase. Silver and diamonds are done. Next up, gold and real estate. I don't think he's wrong. You know, Bitcoin surpassed silver recently, right, in AUM. So by 2030, Bitcoin, this is why there's some Bitcoin I'm never selling, guys, because it's going to become a very rare asset as these ETFs are buying it up. I believe central banks will hold Bitcoin on a balance sheet, not the first world central banks, but the smaller countries who need that boost, who need that GDP boost. So I don't think he's wrong here. So if you guys are joining, Sam Bankman-Fried got sentenced to 25 years in prison. Today was his sentencing. I think he got off pretty easy there. And they need to free Ross Ulbricht for sure. I had actually interviewed Ross's mom a couple of years ago. But hopefully this news with SBF can help get Ross out. Eric Wallen says John Deaton would be a huge improvement for crypto awareness in Congress. Eric says one crypto I think might have a shot at blowing up is Pika Moon. Is that a meme coin? Oh man, I don't subscribe to any meme coins, guys. Raja says, according to you, when altcoin season starts, your guess? So altcoin season has already started. what folks have to understand, it happens in phases. So, and I'll give you an example. Okay, so let's look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum is obviously an altcoin. You know what? Maybe Solana, because one could argue Ethereum has become more like Bitcoin, where it's one of the leaders versus a laggard. But look at Solana. Is this chart not going back? What's going on here? Oh, is this, let's see, Solana, USD, let's try Coinbase. There we go. All right. So look at Solana. Look at its retracement. It has not hit the all-time high yet, but look, it is on the way up to hit the all-time high and break through that. Now, if we look at, for example, H-bar, let's see if we can get Binance. Okay. H-bar is just getting started. It still has to do its retracement. So alt season has started. It's just, it moves in phases. And what we've seen, Solana and Ethereum have been moving, but then the liquidity went mostly to meme coins. Eventually, it's going to flow to the, the quality projects such as VeChain, HBAR, XRP, and so forth, Cardano, which haven't moved. So it's started, but it's in phases. And notice how Bitcoin moves, and it's in phases, the bull run up. That's what you got to keep in mind. Bitcoin is the leader. Altcoins follow, and within the altcoin basket, there are your leaders and laggards. So usually, like XRP is a laggard in the altcoin category. So Bitcoin's already blown past its all-time high, but it's pausing right here. But there's another leg up, right? And the alts are doing the same move. They're going to move. Some of them are going to move up here. Same thing, touch their all-time high, pause, and then keep moving up. So it's in phases. Think of it as phases. Eric Wallen says XRP is moving. Yeah, Eric. So once again, it's moving, but relative to the market, not to its all-time high, right? Let me pull up Bitstamp. It's moving, but it hasn't even touched the all-time high of the previous bull market of around $2. So that's, when in doubt, zoom out, right, guys? You got to zoom out to see where are we. Now, don't get me wrong. If you bought the December 2022 bottom and you're compared to the price right now, you're up, obviously, but you're nowhere near the previous all-time high and the overall all-time high, which took place in 2018. So we got ways to go, but to your point, it's moving. It's slowly moving. Same thing with Cardano. Let's take a look at ADA here. Right? Cardano is nowhere near its all-time high of about $3. Nowhere near. But it will get there. Possibly. And I say possibly because I can't guarantee anything. But I am confident it can do that. So, but if you look at certain meme coins, are going crazy, right? So we're still early in the bull market, but alt season has started because alt season is following Bitcoin's move. Ricky Sebastian Sanchez says, where do we sell for XRP? Ricky, I can't tell you that. That's straight up financial advice. What I'm doing, just so you guys know, I have a swing trade. I bought XRP at 55 cents, and I have a sell target of $1.30 at the 618 Fibonacci. This is based on the previous all-time high in the previous bull market. My long-term hold bag, right? Don't get the swing trade bag and the long-term confused. The long-term hold bag, which I bought XRP 10 cents, 15 cents, I'm looking for at least $5. I'm going to start taking profits at $5 and then higher, right? I'm laddering out. I'm dollar cost averaging out. If we can make it to $10, that would be amazing. If we make it to just simply $7, $8, I'll take it, man. I'll be cashing out. So just what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to do that. So please understand, that's just what I'm doing. I can't tell you where to sell. That'll be straight up financial advice. Hey, Eric, so we covered that news earlier that the 3 tokens that are merging, they were in the sentiment data. I shared what are the top trending tokens on social media. We covered here Ocean Protocol, Ajax, and Fetch. I hold Fetch. This sounds bullish, but it's TBD, right? I don't know how well this new token, ASI, will perform. So all of these tokens are trending. So we'll see. I did take some profits on FET because I was up significantly. I have Render as my other AI token, which has been doing well. But AI is a strong narrative in this market. So we'll see how this ASI token does with the merge of these 3 protocols. But this is the first time I've actually heard of tokens merging like this. So very interesting. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that 5-star rating. Hit the heart button. Subscribe if you haven't as yet. Steven says, Tony, check out Numbers Protocol. AI voting blockchain partners with HBAR. Might be a diamond that pump supply is decent. Let's see here. What's it called? Numbers? I've not heard of that, Steven. So let's check that out. Numbers Protocol. So it's currently at 13 cents, down on the day, but up over the past year. So in early March, it hit what, 26 cents here. Let's see what it's about here. Whoops. Numbers Protocol builds new decentralized photo network for Web3. Is this it, Steven? 1 billion is the max supply. Total total supply 609 million. Okay. Don't know much about this. Somebody spamming here, Bisama. Wolfie is spamming Bisama on Steven says on Uphold. Numbers Protocol. Yeah, maybe you can run. Look, it's up 176% over the past year. So it looks like it can keep going. We're still early in the bull market, guys. And one thing you have to understand, you can have strong narratives, but sometimes the liquidity hits new tokens that have good supplies and that can run. So it is what it is. You got to be prepared for all these scenarios. Moises says, have you met your senator yet and congressman? Yeah, I've spoken to quite a few folks, and that's why I'm going to the DC Blockchain Summit to speak to different folks in DC to get crypto legislation passed. And this is being put together by the Chamber of Digital Commerce. So obviously I interviewed different members of Congress. I talked to the advocacy groups and lobbyists, and I'll be going to DC in May. So I'd love to see you guys there. Be sure to check out our sponsors, guys. Uphold.com, BitGo.com, VeChain, VeChain.org. Links in the description. Check it out. Hit that thumbs up button as well, guys. So as you all may know, if you're just coming in, Sam Bankman-Fried sentenced to 25 years in prison. And that's good news. He's going to jail. And that is behind us now. So this is good news. I think people are saying he got off easy, though. Yep, there it is. Corolla Gaming says, why is XRP pumping? Well, we're in a bull market, so at different times, different altcoins are going to pump. We got some people spamming this Basama, another meme coin. Let's see, what the hell is Basama? It's a Solana-based meme coin. Be careful out there, guys. Be careful out there is all I'm going to say. Be careful out there. Once again, if you know what you're doing, more power to you. But if you just see people saying this is pumping, this is ripping, this is doing that, go do your research before you FOMO in, okay? Please. Especially my new folks who are watching. All right, guys. You got any? If you have questions, drop them in the chat. Just to quickly recap the big news: BlackRock, they got $240 million for their tokenized fund, which is built on Ethereum. Larry Fink went on TV yesterday talking about he's bullish on Bitcoin. They still want the Ethereum ETF. We got big news on Avalanche. Sam Bankman-Fried has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. Some are saying he did not get enough time. I thought he was get at least 30. Some people are saying 40 to 50. I think 30 was the sweet spot for, that was what most people were expecting. But, they said he was autistic and he's a vegan and this and that. So he probably got off a little light here. But at the end of the day, he's going to jail. That's the important thing. Do the crime, pay the time, right, folks? Let's see if there's any other breaking news happening here. I'm going to go to Eleanor Terrett of Fox Business. She's usually has some breaking news taking place. Okay, nothing necessarily new here. Yeah, I guess the big news of the day is SBF gets 25 years, folks. Airflow says, do you have any Shin? No, I don't have any Shin. Armando says, one more question if it's not too much. CKB Nervous Network? What is that? I don't know what that is. CKB. There's so many coins, guys. It's hard to keep up with everything. Just over a penny here. Well, it's up for the over the year. That's a good sign. What is this project about? Open source public blockchain ecosystem. Its goal is to create a peer-to-peer crypto economy network where users can access a wide range of provably secure blockchain services and capabilities. Interesting. 44 billion tokens. Circulating supply is very close to its max supply. Or, well, no, it says its max supply is infinity. Okay, they didn't submit what's the max supply. So that's something to be aware of. What's the max supply? What's the circulating supply? Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Be sure to check out our sponsors. Let's update the top trending tokens that are trending on social media, if any changes. This was updated 6 minutes ago. By the way, I'll be having the folks on Santiment come on the podcast to break down meme coins, AI coins, all the data. I want to bring you guys data and education because that's important. You can make informed decisions. And if you want to sign up for a Santiment account, you can use my link in the description. Get a 20% discount using the code ThinkingCrypto. So check that out, guys. But you can get a ton of data. Why are coins trending? What's happening behind it? You can get the bearish summary as well as the bullish summary. You can get a ton of data. So it looks like the top trending coins, and no new changes there. Let's see what else is happening here. Trending words, long short trading, volatile, ASI, DEX. So nothing significant there. And you can line up the charts here, get a ton of data overlay. It's pretty great, like different indicators. So if you want to, once again, get a sentiment account, be sure to check out the link in the description. Airflow says, Tony, I meant Shiba Inu tokens. Do you have any? No, Airflow, no Shiba Inu for me. I have a little bit of Doge that I got years ago. I'm talking about years ago. I don't mess with meme coins. 801 Morgan says, love your quick overview and opinion on A's. I don't know how you pronounce that. AOZ. Another Solana meme coin. Man, so many Solana meme coins. Warning, folks, be very careful. There are meme coins popping up every day. Be careful. All I'm saying, be careful. Do your research. Don't FOMO. Be careful out there because you can get rugged so quickly. And it would happen in an hour. You can get rugged within an hour buying a token. All right, guys, we're going to wait to see what Bitcoin is going to do. Still got ways to go. We need Bitcoin to keep going. On the daily, looking okay, still consolidating. Waiting for it to keep moving up. But that DXY is still looking strong. Hoping the DXY breaks down soon so that these, so Bitcoin can run and altcoins as well. Although Bitcoin on the weekly chart looks really good. Let's see. On the weekly here. Looks really good, guys. When in doubt, zoom out, right? We've broken through that all-time high. We're looking for higher highs, but I'm glad we're not in the bear market and the downward trend anymore. We are in an uptrend bull market. So got to be patient. Let Bitcoin do its thing. Liquidity will flow down to the altcoins, guys. Billy Buxton says, Tony, do you know anything about Telcoin? I've heard of Telcoin and I've seen some people trading it. I think it's been performing pretty good, in fact, but I don't own any. So let's see, Telcoin. So it's up over the past year. Might still have a good amount of potential. Let's see on the charts what it looks like. Let's see here. Telcoin. Okay, so it hasn't even retraced to its all-time high of about, what is it, 6 cents? Yeah, it's still relatively down. And once again, a lot of these coins have not run yet, guys. They're now starting to break out, right? You see Tel is breaking out just a little bit here on the charts, but it has ways to go to touch its all-time high and to even break the all-time high. So guys, you can pull up TradingView and do this type of analysis for yourself to get an idea where a coin is relative to its past performance. If you're looking to just do a swing trade off the bottom to where it may retrace to, so let's say it just goes here and then it goes back down, right? Or it goes up and then goes to its all-time high, or to new all-time highs, I should say. This is where you want to do that analysis. And in addition to the charts, you want to look at, are people building on it? Is there developer activity on Telcoin? Is it getting adoption, right? Narratives will help the price move, of course. Nick Gonzalez says, I'm at work, would really love a Flare review, Tony. So Nick, I am bullish on Flare. I have the Flare token in my portfolio. I am delegating on the network, so I'm earning the airdrop and rewards. I think Flare is going to do really well. It is up since the previous bull market, and I think it will perform well, guys. And they have a burning mechanism in place as well, and they're getting adoption. I think Google came on board as a validator and much more. Google Cloud, I believe it was. But let's see on the charts what it looks like. So Coinbase recently listed, so we got to see which exchange had it before. Maybe Bitstamp. Yeah, there's not much history here, but I believe I'm bullish on Flare. No guarantee that it's going to, do super well. Obviously, it hit 14 cents back in January 2023 going live. So one could argue it's got ways to go to retrace to that all-time high, right? But it's moving off the bottom. That's a good sign. It's moving off the bottom, right? Nothing goes up in a straight line. I think, and once again, not financial advice, I think it could break all-time highs for sure and go up. Whoops. Let's see, maybe go up to, I don't know, 50 cents. 50 cents is possible. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'm bullish on it. Leonard says, what do you think about Virtue Clouds? I've never heard of that, Leonard. So I'll pull it up, but I've never heard of it. So I don't know much about it. Virtue. Yeah, I mean, is it this? Yeah, I don't know much about this token. Let's see here. It's about 31 bucks. It's up. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Jesse Wilson says, any opinion on Cody? I've been seeing Cody trending on sentiment at 19 cents. So it's also down from its all-time highs, as all coins for the most part. It's moving here on the chart, so that's a good sign. It still has to retrace to the old all-time high and break that of 63 cents. So looks like it's on the move. The max supply is about 2 billion tokens. All of that is okay, no. So most of that is actually out in circulation, excuse me. I don't even know what this project does, so let me see here. So Cody markets itself as the first enterprise-grade fintech platform that empowers organizations to build their own payment solutions, as well as digitize any currency to save time as well as money. Interesting. Yeah, don't hold it. Don't know much about it, but seems to be moving here. So that's a good sign, because some coins have not even left the bottom, right? So it's moving here at least. So that's a good sign. Nick says, what's your opinion around the new narrative around RWA, so real world asset tokenization, and the whole idea that what XRP, XLM, and HBAR bring to the table, as they all have something to do with one another? Yeah, I mean, all of them have the potential to have tokenization, RWAs, right? Now, it depends on the security of the blockchain and how comfortable these enterprises are to build on them. Who's got the strongest sales pitch? HBAR, Hedera, they're working with some of the biggest brands and companies in the world. I mean, they are clearly marketing themselves here. You land on their homepage, Hedera's homepage, and they're talking about real world asset tokenization. And part of their council, their council is pretty incredible, and the people who are participating, guys. So you got Arbidine, Boeing, DBS, Dell, Google, Hitachi, IBM. So they have a strong potential to get tokenization here, and I'm bullish on HBAR. I have it in my portfolio. I've interviewed Mance Harmon and Lehman Beard, and this is one of the top projects out there, I think. As far as XRP and XLM, I don't know. XRP, they've been more focused on payments. So do they have the capability for tokenization? Yeah, but they haven't really focused on that, Torchu says, hi, did you hear of an XRP validator that left the XRP community? I think so. Yeah. A dev null. Yeah. I haven't really looked much into it, and I'm honestly not paying too much attention to that right now. I'm actually, my whole thing right now, I'm not buying anything right now. I'm looking to sell right now because I've been buying in 2022, the 2022 bear market and early 2023 at the bottom. So I know some people are like, hey, what about this coin? Are you buying this? And I'm like, nah, I already bought. The time to buy, and I've been sharing this for years, telling people, is right here. Even if you are buying on the way down here, that's not bad. If you're buying here, it's not that you can't make money. You're just not making as high of a return as if you bought down here, right? And this is why be careful with the meme coins, because everybody's shilling some new meme coin now, and they want you to buy it. And while we're not near the top, just be careful. But I hope for future bull market cycles, when everybody's scared, when everybody's running, when there's blood on the streets, you are buying this bottom. This is where smart money buys. Smart money buys the bottom, sells the top. So please understand that. And why I'm right now, like, I'm taking profits on like Fetch, because I bought it down here and it's up significantly. And some people are taking on Render, these AI tokens that have been pumping, right? So just keep that in mind, folks. Andy Muir says, with Flare adding 3% coinage per month seems a no-brainer. Yeah, for sure. Marcus Dunn says, Ripple lost a partner recently. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, companies will lose partners and lose business and clients, right? But are they gaining at the same time is an important thing, because relationships go bad, companies lose business for whatever reason. Doesn't mean anything detrimental, but the devil's in the details. And are they gaining clients at the same time while they may be losing one or two here? But this is why you diversify. This is why, you know, a lot of XRP people are very upset. They're down, they're depressed. I'm not. For years, I've been telling people, diversify, diversify, diversify. I've been sharing my portfolio, saying I hold Bitcoin, I hold Ethereum, I hold some Solana tokens, I have XRP, I have some Cardano, I have Avalanche, I have Chainlink. People didn't want to listen. They listened to XRP maximalists feeding them conspiracy theories and all kinds of BS stories instead of showing them charts, instead of showing them what's happening in the market to make money. They're telling them nice stories. And now a lot of people are in, and once again, I'm not bearish on XRP, but I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm not living and dying by XRP. My portfolio is up right now because I got Bitcoin, because I got Ethereum, because I have some Solana, because I have some Avalanche. And this is a concept many folks are not believing. And look, I think some of the influencers, the XRP maximalists, are doing a disservice to many XRP holders, just telling, oh, XRP, Bitcoin is the devil and Ethereum is the devil. Never hold it, never do this. And it's like, we're talking about investing here, guys, not religion, right? We're not talking a cult or religion here. We're talking investment. Are you going to make money or not? You want nice stories? Go read a book. But we're here to invest. Sapien Scorpion said, XRP, XLM, and HBAR are long-term holds. Accumulate some to sell during the bull market. Accumulate some for the long term. There are utility, great long-term projects. Just saying, I hold them all. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're diversified, right? But don't not hold a token that's in the top 10 or 20 because of some religious cult narrative, right? Look at the data. Look at what's happening. Marcus Dunn says, thoughts on Axelar? Axelar? I don't know what that is. Let's see, Axelar. Okay, it's at $2 right now. It's up from its lows. That's a good sign. When was this launched? Was this launched just in October 2022? Oh, excuse me, September 2022. So it doesn't have much of a price history to go off of, but it's up, which is a good sign. Total supply, 1.1 billion here. Circling supply, 600 million right now. So this, come on, coin market cap. Decentralized applications. Interesting project. Yeah, don't know much about this project, but seems to be performing well. It's a Ripple partner, Marcus says. Andy Muir says, can you see a major company merging / takeover a blockchain platform? If Fetch, Singularity, and Ocean can merge, surely scope. Yeah, that's possible. And I'll give an example, Andy. There's nothing stopping a Google, an Amazon, an eBay, and these big platforms going out there and acquiring a blockchain project and integrating it completely. Look, you look at the history of Google, many of the products they have, like YouTube and others, they bought. They didn't actually build it. Some things they did build, but they bought those and integrated it into their service, right? There's nothing stopping Meta, which has Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and so forth, from going out there and getting one of these blockchain platforms and integrate into it. But we'll see, because the dynamic though is that many of these blockchain projects, especially those in the top 10 or top 20 and 30, may not even want to have that. They may not entertain that idea, because the nature of these blockchains is they are global, while certain of these companies are very limited. They're centralized and they're limited by certain rules and regulations from a corporate standpoint, while these blockchains exist globally and the tokens are distributed globally. And that gives kind of exponential ability to grow the network and raise capital via the token. So you don't really need Google per se. But, if you're maybe a smaller project and Google comes knocking and say, hey, we want to take over your blockchain, we'll give you a few $1 billion for it, and we'll keep you on to work on this and develop it and to integrate it into our services and products. That's possible. That's a very possible scenario. Sophia says, DOT has been quiet lately. What do you think its max breakout can be? Yeah, I hold some DOT in my portfolio. Its tokens, let's see, max supply here. Yeah, it hasn't really broken out yet, right? I think it will. I think it has strong narratives behind it. So it still has ways to go, but it's kind of one of the laggards. It's similar in the same bucket as Cardano and XRP and HBAR and so forth. Some of these tokens that haven't moved yet, and meme coins have been going crazy, right? But eventually liquidity will leave the meme coins and come down to these tokens. So Marcus Dunn says, Amazon involved with Avalanche. Yeah, Amazon Web Services. I remember speaking to John Wu of Ava Labs about that. Alchemist says, XRP Vegas, 5.89 cents loading. Oh man, I don't know who came up with that bullshit 5.89 price prediction for XRP, but it's just nonsense, man. You got to look at the charts and look at what's happening in the market overall. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up in a few because it's been over an hour. We're at 1 hour and 24 minutes. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the 5-star rating wherever you're at. Whoops, my phone is falling off here. We're going to wrap it up soon. If you got any questions. Alchemist says, scumbag regulator Gary Gensler is a crypto terrorist regulator. If you're just joining, BlackRock got $240 million for their tokenized fund built on the Ethereum blockchain. Kathy Wood's ARK Invest Bitcoin ETF is hitting record inflows. Sam Bankman-Fried got sentenced to 25 years in prison. Many were expecting a longer prison sentence, but it is what it is. And then you got some bullish news around Avalanche AVAX. So Sam Bankman-Fried sentence, folks. This is being put to bed now. Let's see what Shardy B. Shardy B Trading, they do some great analysis, guys. Be sure to follow this account. FET is breaking out, guys. I got FET in my portfolio. I told you guys I took some profits in here. It's breaking out again. Incredible performance. See, some of these alts are still running. Ocean. Well, the reason why these are pumping, obviously, is because of the news of the merge, right? I don't have any Ocean. I don't have any synthetic, or is that what it is? Ajax, right? Looks like there's a sell-off on MicroStrategy. That's expected. Meme coin Bowden is hitting all-time highs. Unbelievable, man. Man, you guys who are creating meme coins are crazy. There's an Elizabeth Warren meme coin as well. Dogecoin moving, man. Dogecoin's moving. It has right now the number 8 spot. Unbelievable. Look at this. Dogecoin is right behind USDC at 21 cents. It's, oh man, my mouse is killing me today. It's above Cardano at number 9. Unbelievable. Shiba Inu at number 11. But Doge is moving, man. Incredible. Up over 17% over the past 24 hours. Up 40% over the past 7 days. So the Dogecoin holders are happy right now. Once again, I'm not a hater of meme coins. It's just not for me. Marcus Dunn says Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, Doge is killing it, man. I got a little bit of Doge, and I'll be transparent with you guys. It's like 200 Doge coins. I just got it for fun. That's the only meme coin I have. 200 Doge coins, nothing, literally nothing, right? Obviously for other tokens, I have a lot supply, but the Doge coins, not for me, guys. All right, one more minute, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Be sure to check out our sponsors, Uphold, BitGo, VeChain, links in the description. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Check out our free newsletter as well in the description, guys. And let's hope Bitcoin keeps running up. We enter April with a bullish momentum, and these alts are going to follow, right? But everybody's waiting here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. And be patient. The halving is coming up soon, and I think we're going to see some fireworks. We're still early in the bull market. Still got a major leg up. I would say we're in phase 2, phase 3 to come. All right, guys. That's it. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Appreciate all of you. Wishing you the best of luck in this crypto bull market, that you can make incredible returns. And stay safe. And I'll talk to you all later.